So welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. Today we have one of those broken videos again where I take a look at your clips and we just have a good laugh at the current state of FIFA 20. Now a few weeks ago I made a video called FIFA 20 is a broken mess, covering some of the issues in that game at the time. 2 weeks later we've still got the same issues in the game. EA has not issued a patch for anything that I covered there, so we're going to talk about the latest stuff that's been bothering people that still needs to be patched, and then I'm going to review some of your funny clips and moments as well. According to YouTube, we have over 76.2% of you guys watching the videos but not subscribed, so do yourselves a favor, subscribe today. 6 ago, you might remember me talking about this issue of the lineup. Something has gone completely wrong with the code of the game after they introduced the Libertadores DLC, and all these players have no names in the lineup section, and some players are even called undefined. Some have no names at all on their nameplate. And obviously, you know, this is a bug that should not be happening. It ruins the presentation when you play the game, and people don't like to see it. And of course, a lot of people have been sending this one in, and yeah, I just had to talk about it again to let you guys know that, yeah, it's not been fixed yet. EA have taken their time, and a lot of people expected it to be fixed in title update number 13, which came out last week or the week before, and that wasn't the patch that was supposed to fix it. I had no mention of that. So EA, I don't know if they're aware of this bug. I'm sure they are. I mean, it's even in Ultimate Team, so even their employees that play Ultimate Team should see it. But they've taken their time, which is pretty concerning because it's been like a month, and maybe they can't even fix it. Who knows? And then you've got to consider as well that maybe they're not even doing any work because most of them are probably working at home now because of the global issue. So who knows when this stuff is going to get fixed anyway. Now, you might be thinking that this is not a game-breaking feature. You can still play the game and enjoy it, and who really cares about the lineups anyway? Like, you know who you're putting out on the field. And I do agree with that. I think it's fair enough. But there's also another bug that is more game-breaking than this one. And this one definitely ruins your experience when you play career mode and kickoff mode maybe. And it's when the La Liga broadcast package freezes. Now, this has been an issue 3 or 4 weeks ago as well after the Libertadores DLC, and EA has taken their time with this one as well. Remember, it took them like 3 months to fix their Premier League broadcast package from freezing. Well, they got rid of that, but now people are copying the same thing for the La Liga one. They've literally made this game unplayable for the majority of people this year. From the start of the release cycle to now, career mode players have literally had no luck when it comes to this game mode. And it's not just me saying this, like I'm getting tweets like this that say I've got nothing to say but this game is unplayable, and the image there with the broken thing in the middle of the screen as he's trying to play a game. So it's not just me making this stuff up, this is what you guys are saying. And it's not only a gameplay issue, this thing also follows you into the main menu of the game. This one was a clip from Alex, and you can see that, you know, wherever he goes in the menus, even the career mode menu, he's got that giant white box in the middle of his screen, and you can't do nothing about it except quit the game and then reload it, and then it'll disappear, and then it's only a matter of time until it happens again. So why is this even a thing? How does this even happen? You finish with the Premier League one, it comes over to the La Liga one, and it affects every part of the game, including the menus. This is not something that you can take 2 months to fix, 1 month to fix. This is something that is game breaking, and eventually people are just not even going to play the game anymore if things like this even happen, because it should not be happening. So yeah, 2 bugs that are still in the game, one worse than the other. But when is EA going to fix it? Who knows, man. It could take weeks, could take months. It could not even get fixed at all. So with that out of the way, let's move on to some of the funny moments, the fails that you guys have sent in. We've got absolutely ridiculous stuff today once again. So this one was sent in by KW7, and he goes, what has happened here? So let's take a look at the clip. So we've got a guy one-on-one with the keeper. Obviously, he lays it across for the open goal. Surely a goal, and then all of a sudden a defender hiding behind the goal post on the side of the goal sticks his foot through the net and manages to clear the ball. So the game gives it as a goal. Let's see if it is correct, because we're going to do some VAR stuff here right now, goal line technology, and we'll take a look. So I'm going to rewind this a little bit. So the ball's going in. Obviously, you know, out of all the places, it has to go right where the defender is as well. And let's see, frame by frame, pixel by pixel here. Is that it? That looks like the ball. I think across the line, boys. Yeah, I think that's in. So the goal gets given, but how is the defender managed to put his foot through the net anyway and get a touch on it? Next up, we have a clip sent in by OG Crip. He says he was playing FIFA and Iniesta decided that he wasn't going to show up to work today. He didn't want to move. So let's take a look at his clip. We're going to see that Iniesta's the guy in the middle right there as the camera zooms in. And everyone else is moving around. Iniesta is stuck in time. He's absolutely frozen. I don't know what's happened to him, but everyone else is playing around him. And he's decided that, yeah, he's just done for the day. Not going to be showing up to work. Couldn't be bothered moving. In the second clip, you can actually see someone go straight through him like he doesn't even exist, like he's Casper the Ghost. And Iniesta, what have you done, mate? What kind of night did you have the night before, man? Because you're in a different world, buddy. Next up, we have a clip sent in by Oh Yeah or something. Sorry if I said your name wrong. But 2 players got stuck during a celebration. So let's take a look at his clip. So I don't know how this happens, but it appears that they both get stuck. I don't know if the arms get stuck or something, but the guy at the back goes wherever the guy at the front goes, and the guy at the back is awfully inconsiderate because he's not practicing social distancing. At a time like this where everyone needs to be 2 meters apart, this guy's decided that he wants to get stuck to players, going behind them, grabbing onto them, making contact with them, and he should be 2 meters away. So go away, buddy. So next up we have one of our popular segments, Everything Looks Normal Until. So this is where everything looks pretty good until something goes completely wrong and it messes everything up. So this one was sent in by Alfie. So we're playing a Volta match, nice and easy, just taking some shots at the keeper. The ball goes out, it looks like it's going to be like a kick in. And yeah, we're waiting for the game to finish. Couple more seconds here, guys, don't worry, because everything looks normal until the game ends. So let's see what happens right now. The cutscene for the match comes on and the game is done. Everyone's shaking hands, nice and happy. And then all of a sudden, what is happening here? The ball is, I don't know, it's got a mind of its own. The player's not doing anything himself. He's sort of doing magic tricks because, the ball is floating in the air by itself. I don't know what's going on, man, but everything looked normal until the match ended. And then you see this ball start floating around and the guy's not even juggling it. Now, I think I know why this happens. Recently, Volta has this issue where it's producing the world's tallest players. Like, there's so many people sending in photos of these jumbo mega players appearing in the game mode, and they're just versing everyone else who's normal size. So I think this is happening because the player is too big and the cutscene doesn't know what to do because it's not coded for that kind of size. So I think that's what's happening. I think you play a Volta match and then you get rewarded with some sort of player or something. There's a mode that gives you a player after you beat the team, and they're producing these jumbo players. I don't know where they're getting them from, but yeah, I think there's an issue over the last month or two where the world's tallest men appear in Volta. Check out this tweet from Oliver. He sent it to EA and I found it on Twitter. It was very, very funny, but I think I'm right. There's jumbo players coming out of Volta now. He goes, thought I'd give Volta a try. Why did I expect any different? So he starts the video off by filming the players on the right. He's going across the screen and everything looks normal until this mega jumbo guy appears in the middle of the game, and then you got the other two girls on the left. And what is he doing there? How does this even get created? Like, how does stuff like this go wrong, man? Because what is producing these jumbo mega-sized monsters? And to top it off, I get a tweet from Kennels, and he goes, so I just wanted to play Volta, and this is the opponent's goalkeeper. How am I supposed to score against him? I can't really answer that question, my friend. All I can say is good luck. And if I was you, I'd go to the local GameStop, go and get a copy of those old FIFA Street games, play that instead. At least there won't be bugs like this in the game. So this photo was sent in by Peter, and I don't know if this is a bug or something, but I haven't seen this before. I think there's something wrong with one of the press conference photos when it appears in career mode. So let's take a look at the photo here. It says attend press conference, media is gathering in the press room, but that would be a lie because when you take a look at the photo, there is no one in the room. There's no tables. All there is a chair there for the manager and chairs for the media, but no one has decided to sit there. Now, I also got a second submission for this issue, and this one was from Sam. So it's the same thing. Media is gathering in the press room, but there's no one that's there, and the table's disappeared, and I think it's bugged out. And just in case you were wondering what it's supposed to look like, that is what it's supposed to look like with the chairs there, the ball, and everything else. It's funny because that's literally what every press conference room around the world looks like right now. So maybe FIFA is one of the best realistic simulators in the world. Now I'm going to have to check this one out because it looks like EA has removed the Nike logo from PSG's alternate kit. I think it's the alternate kit, but it's their white kit anyway. And this photo was sent in by Ale, and he goes, where is the Nike logo? And I looked on the internet for the photo of the kit, and that has the Nike logo. And then when I checked my own game, the logo has disappeared. It's not in the game. So I think EA stuffed something up there and they've accidentally removed the Nike logo from the kit. I could be wrong, but I think the Nike logo is supposed to be there, but something went wrong and it's disappeared. This next clip was sent in by Patrick, and he goes that there's a new bug in player career mode. So let's take a look. We're on his TV right here. You can see that he's in the Premier League. And according to the table, only 2 and 3 games have been played. So you would think that this is maybe early on in the season. Well, think again, because according to the game, he's in the 2nd of December. So on the 2nd of December, there's no way there's only 2 games played unless it's in the current environment right now. But according to what's normally supposed to happen, we're supposed to be like halfway through the season, sort of, by now. And way more than 2 games. I've also got another player career mode bug from Patrick here. So his guy is called Patrick, obviously. He's my player. And his number was originally number 26, I think he said in the video. And then all of a sudden, he's gone to number 9 now. The problem is, Morata is also number 9. So this team has 2 number 9s now, as you can see. And basically, I don't even know what to say, man. How does this even happen? Like, this video should be called How Does This Even Happen? Because look at that, Morata comes on with the number 9. and then the other guy who is his my player has the number 9 as well. Just doesn't make sense, man. So that was the current state of FIFA 20, everyone. Still a broken mess, but if you need something else to watch, make sure you check out this video. Hit the card in the middle, it'll take you right there. I'll see you next time.